Have you ever felt like you were made for more, but did not know where to start? Like there is this untapped potential inside you, just waiting to be unlocked. God did not create you just to get by. He created you to thrive. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to discover your purpose, develop the gifts God placed inside you, and deploy them to transform your life and the world around you. Let's dive in. To truly thrive, you first have to know why you were created. God designed each of us with a unique purpose, and discovering that purpose is the foundation for a life of fulfillment and impact. Think about it. When God created Adam, he didn't just place him in the garden to exist. He gave Adam an assignment to cultivate and protect the land. The same applies to you. Your purpose is tied to who God made you to be and what He's called you to do. Maybe you're a problem solver, a creative thinker, or a natural encourager. Whatever it is, your purpose isn't about striving to be something you're not. It's about uncovering the gifts God has already placed within you. Start by asking yourself, what breaks my heart and what makes me come alive? These questions are often clues to your purpose. And do not worry if the answer is not crystal clear right away. Purpose is revealed through seeking God and taking steps of faith. Once you discover your purpose, the next step is development. God does not just hand us everything fully formed. He plants seeds and calls us to grow them. Development requires effort, focus, and sometimes stepping out of our comfort zone. For me, this lesson hit hard during my vocational school days. Up until then, I struggled with learning. I believed I was not smart enough to succeed. But something shifted when I started machine trades. For the first time, I saw how I could take what I learned and apply it to real-world situations. Suddenly, even challenging subjects like trigonometry made sense because they were part of a bigger picture. That's how God's gifts work. They're planted in us as potential, but it's our job to cultivate them. Whether it's stepping out into a new role, learning a new skill, or simply saying yes to God's call. Every step we take in developing our gifts brings us closer to His vision for our lives. Once you have discovered your purpose and developed your gifts, the final steps are to deploy them. This is where faith meets action. God did not create us just to keep our gifts hidden. He designed us to use them for His glory and to bless others. I'll never forget the moment I decided to step out and start my first business. I had no idea what I was doing, but I knew God had placed something inside me, a drive to create and build. That decision was not easy, and there were plenty of challenges along the way, but each step taught me something new. Even when the machine shop did not work out, it became a stepping stone for the car lot and everything that followed. Deploying your gifts is not about having it all figured out. It's about trusting God enough to move forward, even when the path is not clear. Like Adam tending the garden, your assignment is to cultivate what God has placed in your hands and make the world a better place. And remember, God is not asking for perfection. He's asking for obedience and faith. Before we wrap up, let's take a moment to reflect on a powerful truth about giving. Giving is not just about finances. It's about faith, trust, and expectation. Hebrews 11:6 reminds us that God is a rewarder of those who diligently seek Him. When we give, we're stepping into God's system of seed time and harvest, a system He created to bless His children and advance His kingdom. Think about this. When a farmer plants a seed, it doesn't disappear. It grows and produces a harvest far greater than what was sown. In the same way, when we sow with faith and expectation, we're not losing something. We're participating in God's promise to multiply what we give. It's a declaration of trust to His Word and His nature. If you feel led by the Holy Spirit to give today, the ways to give are on the screen and also in the description. Remember, giving is never about an obligation. It's about stepping into alignment with God's principles and watch Him work mightily. For more insight in living out your God-given purpose, watch this video next. I'll see you there.